Before this video gets started, we got a huge announcement. It has nothing to do with, I guess, YouTube or any of the builds. It has something to do with us. So you might just first off notice the background here, and we are in Italy right now. This has been a dream of ours, and it's actually our 3-year anniversary. And on top of that, we're celebrating something else.
Our baby moon.
Baby moon. We got baby number 2 coming soon, guys. So our family's growing. Our little family is growing. So we're excited, and we wanted just to share this with you guys. Baby is due around December. So literally right around the corner, guys. We're excited, and we're just celebrating out here for just like, what, 3 days? So not long. I couldn't be away from the shop for too long, but we're enjoying it out here, having some good old pizza. Just look at the view. The view is awesome. This is the most important view right here, of course. But yeah, guys, I wanted to share that with you guys. So just a little bit of the personal life. That's what life's been lately. It's been exciting, and it's only going to get more exciting. And also, I do want to briefly say that the giveaway is about to end. There's a little over 1 week left, and we are running a special on the website. So get locked in, check it out, but let's get into the video. Alrighty, guys, so the framework is officially complete. Wait, what was that knocking? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, our goal is to finish up the Ford Raptor R 100%. We got V-tuned out here. And basically, we're gonna start with the hardest thing, which is framework. And you actually noticed that it might be a little bit worse than you thought originally, right?
First I thought it was just a little bit bent, but after we were kind of looking at it, it kind of looks like the motor's sitting over, you know, to the right. But in reality, it's kind of just the shock tower is pushed over a little bit on this side. So it's a little bit more work than we thought.
Yeah, so not only that's gonna be a lot of work, but we also gotta get the Rolls Royce off of the frame machine there. So that's gonna be a good chunk of work there. Then we gotta do full assembly. Are you gonna just help us with the framework, or are you gonna help us assemble this sucker?
I think we can just assemble the whole thing one day.
I mean, we're gonna really try to just knock this out maybe in one day. I know the framework is probably gonna take a couple hours, so good chunk of the day there, dude.
That's the most important thing, you know, get that framework lined up. I mean, it's pretty crazy. We measured everything. Everything seems to be right, but then there's a lot of damage down there, so.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to pulling. So let's go ahead and I guess set this sucker up on that frame machine, and let's see what happens. All right, so we got the Raptor R on the frame machine. We removed a bunch of the suspension right here. We got it strapped up on these little stands right here. And we're almost ready to pull, dude.
Yeah, almost. Basically, we got it strapped everywhere. And then we also went ahead and threw a little bit of a pull on the back. And then we're going to throw another little pull right here. And we're going to kind of like pull the frame rail out back ways like that. Usually whenever it goes in, it kind of tugs both sides in. So we're gonna put a pull there, and then I'm still not too sure how exactly we're gonna pull this out right here. I'm thinking we just weld a metal plate to it like this, and then just give it a nice pull. I think it should come out pretty easy. Basically what happened was, I'm guessing he kind of hit a jump or something and landed right, all the energy went right here, and it went right into this shock, right into there, and it just pushed everything in. And these frames are actually pretty freaking thin. I'm actually surprised about how thin they are. But you know, they got a lot of engineering going on there, so they're pretty tough, but it should be a pretty easy pull.
So what's the point of that bottle jack right there?
That bottle jack is just to keep this frame rail completely stable in the right area, because as we have a chain right there, and once you start pulling it, it can start pulling that rail down, and we don't want that happening. So we kind of just want to keep everything as tight as possible.
So is this one just a little bit higher, this rail?
Yeah, basically whenever it hit that shock tower, it just pushed the whole rail up. I mean, that's why the truck, even when it was sitting on a level ground, it was kind of like leaning.
Yeah, it looked like this side was much lower, so
yeah,
kind of makes sense. So let's see if we can undo this. So the creases are coming out really nice in that section. There's a little bit more that we got to pull out, but we just measured with a tram gauge the shock towers, and we're basically gonna pull the whole shock tower, right? Or
yeah, we're gonna pull this entire area right here out.
Yeah, and then once we get it out, check it, make sure it falls into place, then we'll do our final pulls of that little dent right there. Alrighty guys, so the framework is officially complete, and I mean that took a lot longer. Like what, 10 hours, dude?
Oh yeah, about 10 hours. I mean, we were pulling it, yanking it. We even had to set up two pulling towers. We broke one, welded it back up, and pulled it all out, and man, it turns out really good.
It turned out amazing. It was getting dangerous, I will say. We popped a couple clamps here and there.
One flew, and it about hit a car, dude.
Yeah, a couple times, but hey, originally we thought 5 hours, 10 hours, don't matter because it's perfect. Literally, this right here is V-Tune's magic right there. I mean, that is impressive. That was tough, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean, we welded a couple clamps to it, pulled it all out, and I mean, it looks good.
It literally
looks OEM, man.
Looks OEM.
Throw a little bit of dirt to match this, man, and it looks factory. And we straightened out the lower control arm brackets. Those are pretty much ready for the suspension, you know what I mean?
Let me go ahead and do that little dirt method right there. Look at that.
Look at that, man.
That's perfect right there.
That's right. And look at that, man. We straightened this out right here, straightened this piece out. It's nice and flat. Aprons are good. I think that now it's time to just piece this thing together, dude.
Dude,
I'm ready for
100%.
the cooling system.
That's right.
Because we need to get this thing running.
Yes, sir. I mean, everything literally lines up. We measured up top, measured down below, measured shock towers, and look how close the shock tower was to that exhaust manifold right there. It was literally
hit it.
Yeah, I was hitting that shield right there. It was millimeters. Now it's a good 1.5 inches. So
Where it needs to be.
it's where it needs to be. Now I think it's time to, you know, maybe do suspension,
Yep.
cooling system, and then front end parts, dude.
This thing will be back together.
Sounds good.
Wait, what was that knocking? Alrighty guys, check this out. We got the Raptor R off of the frame machine, got the suspension together, drove it clean off, and we put together a ton of this front end, mainly the whole entire cooling system. Huge shout out to V-Tune. Elazar is out of town, so V-Tune is here with David, and we're just flying, dude.
I mean, we got pretty much everything done. All the cooling systems done. We even got the lower radiators on, got all the
Yep.
vents on, slapped on this beautiful
Dude.
cold air intake. This
Look
thing
at that.
sounds so good.
Carbon fiber. We're actually about to take this sucker up the street because, I mean, our alignment is much better. You know, the wheel's not rubbing anymore, and, you know, we can get this sucker up to temperatures. Oil's good. Dude, I think we should just test it out before we do the full front end assembly.
I think it's ready to go.
Dude, I guess let's fire it up and hit the street, and then we'll get back onto this front end and start assembling the rest of this truck. Little launch. Is that your truck right there?
Yes, sir.
You wanna line them up? This thing pulls, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Golly.
How much horsepower is like 650?
I think it's like 700.
Dang.
I may be wrong, but dang. What I love about this over the TRX is it's much lighter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, TRX is a big old.
They're nice and hot. Now it's time to work on the exhaust.
Change the oil too.
right, guys, so we just pretty much finished up the last door right here, so we had to completely assemble it. Also, we did adjust the doors on that side over there, and we did have to adjust this side as well, but it is now perfect. Literally everything works. Interior is pretty much done. I mean, it looks amazing. There is still, I think, 2 little bits and pieces that we still got to paint. It's like a handle and another trim piece, I think, that goes right here on the other side. But while we were actually doing framework with V-Tuned, Elazar and David were actually in the paint booth. They painted the hood and some grill pieces, and this is what it's looking like right now. Thing looks sick, dude. That's gonna pop on the front end of that Raptor. But I did notice something, boys. There's no R in this grill right here.
Sleepy building.
Are you trying to modify it?
Yep.
You are, dang. Honestly, you can make it happen.
It might work.
Yep. It's literally just a simple little R badge that goes right there. Look at that, dude.
Fixed.
We can make something happen. Do like a rivet or something from the
Yeah.
back. It looks original. But paintwork went smooth, right, David?
Oh yeah, great. Came out perfect. I got a little bit of a grease, not grease, but a little bit of dirt right
A
there.
little bit of sweat.
But you know what? Blood, sweat, and tears, buddy.
That's right. Yeah, it's coming together. So we're about to, I guess, wait for Pops to get back with some windshield glue. We're going to put on the windshield. And then we're going to move on to the front end, fenders, and, you know, grill, hood, get everything put together. This Raptor R is pretty simple, honestly. So I'm excited. Then after that, we're going to move on to some aftermarket stuff. Alrighty, guys, check out the front end of this Raptor R. Looking absolutely just sick. I mean, we got the headlights in, the grill in, the hood, fender flares. We got the aftermarket bumper on. That looks super sweet. But we are unfortunately running out of time. We didn't fully wire up all the LED lights on the bumper. We are also missing a few little bits and pieces that we didn't think about. For this grill, there's like a piece that goes behind it, so we kind of just put it on as best as we possibly could. Gonna definitely have to order that stuff. I mean, other than that, I mean, this thing is looking sick. Let me turn on the lights right quick. This thing with the lights on, it's a different animal. You ready for this, David?
Oh yeah, let's see it.
They on?
Nope, it flickered a little bit.
On now?
Nope.
What about now?
Oh yeah.
Nice, son. She's almost fully rebuilt. Honestly, I was hoping to have this thing 100% rebuilt, but I don't think it's gonna be possible just because the framework took the longest. What did that take us? Probably like 15 hours if I'm being honest. Yeah, 15 hours. It was a lot of framework, but it's perfect now. All this other stuff is just little stuff that's just gonna go super quick.
I mean,
you know,
a couple plastics here and there, wire up those lights, and that's it.
dang, it looks so good just sitting right there. But right now, I think what we're gonna do, since we still got a little bit more daylights, we're gonna probably pull that thing out, give it a quick wash.
Yeah, get all that residue off the windshield right there. Get the stickers off too, and then we can, I don't know.
I think we can do our wheels and tires. I think wheels and tires are gonna set it off just perfectly. I don't know if we're gonna get to the lift, but hey, wheels and tires are gonna change it up. Let's do it. How about it, boys? Whew. You don't like it?
No.
He's just pulling my leg. Dude,
No,
that
actually looks really
sick.
good. I
Yep.
like it.
And that's without a lift right there, too.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't even need a lift though. It's pretty high stock. I mean, maybe just like a little leveling kit.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a pretty much a level kit. We're gonna do like a nice maybe 1.5
Yeah.
to 2 inch, a little bit in the back. But dude, it looks so sick. It cleaned up real nice. I think we might end up having to give this thing a little buff because I noticed the previous owner really probably ran it through a bunch of his car washes. You know, the drive-through ones. It's but it matches up pretty good. So on that side, one of those doors is original. Let's do a little walk around, pretty much. Definitely got to get rid of that. That looks so tacky. We're gonna get the original grill for the Raptor R. That just looks a little funky, but yeah, look at this. This is original door, unpainted, and that's a painted door right there. Matches up pretty dang good. But if we can get this thing polished out, dude, this thing would look pretty.
Yeah, I mean that's
pretty
a little
clean.
bit dull. Polish all out, give it a nice wrap.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're
Crazy purple or something.
We're gonna probably end up doing something really crazy, since I think we're gonna put one more video out on this thing because we still got, you know, exhaust to do, we still got the lift kit to do. We're gonna add a few other aftermarket parts as well, and maybe even a wrap. So we're gonna go even crazier with it. So this is not the end of the world that we didn't get to finish this thing up 100%. You know what I mean? It only means it's gonna get crazier. So you got any ideas? What else can we do? Ported blower,
Porta blower,
tune on it.
everything, headers.
Headers, dude.
Wow.
This thing was ripping out there today. That was so much fun. Honestly, I feel like Raptor R over a TRX any day, dude. Just because of how light it is and how much power it pushes, dude, it's amazing. But I mean, we made it this far. Huge shout out once again, V-Tune, David. We were out here late for like 2 nights in a row, literally. I think from 7 a.m. all the way to what?
It was
9
midnight.
p.m. Midnight?
Yeah.
Yesterday was midnight.
Well, the
Today-
day before, I think it was like 1:30 or 12.
Yeah,
or
so
something
we were
like that.
pushing. We were pushing on this thing, and it's turning out amazing. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta give it a little bit of time to make it even better. So that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Drop all your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.